She returns to Yale for her senior year and entered the competition for a Vietnam Veterans Memorial design. Her whole class competed. She submitted this design, a beautiful pastel, very, very simple triangle built into the earth, kind of an open wound. She, for the class, received a B+ for this memorial design. Never quite forgave her professor for this. And of course, this went on to win the competition by unanimous jury out of about 1,000 submissions, blind submissions. What Maya Lin did here was to suggest that, and she described it that night. I never forgot her words. Somebody's told me that they've not forgotten a couple of expressions I've used in the past, but Maya Lin's words that night stayed with me forever. She said, all I wanted to do in this design was to open a space in the landscape which would open a space within us for memory. Memory happens inside us. It doesn't happen in the landscape. It's what happens within inside us when the landscape opens that space within us. It was like a kind of a poem. And indeed, that's what she did. She created a memorial design which counterpointed all of the tall, neoclassical white obelisks, the great triumphal monuments that make up Washington, D.C. To counterpoint that, she built a wound in the earth. It is horizontal, it's not vertical, it's something that you walk into. As you enter it, you come face to face with yourself, with other people, as they get to know and begin to contemplate the loss of some 58 or 59,000 Americans in Vietnam. And this is a Vietnam Veterans Monument. It's not meant to be a memorial to the Vietnam War and the hundreds of thousands of other casualties and deaths, which for the Vietnam veterans. And they were consoled by it, and that's what it was supposed to be. But she also understood the ambivalent relationship Americans had to this memory. And so in this capital of Soaring Obelisk, she created this design. You descend into it, you reflect it with humanly proportioned images, your own. The names themselves are arranged in chronological order, not alphabetical order. They're arranged in the order in which they died during the war. And it invites participation. People take rubbings, they touch, they leave objects, they leave teddy bears, bottles of Jack Daniels, combat boots, medals. They live in it, and they're living within themselves at the same time. And these were all qualities of the memorial, which in fact began to redefine the monument thereafter.